Okay, it's another beautiful section on this program, Hardtalk, and I still remain your adorable host, Laughter Zuruike. Today we'll be discussing parental upbringing, how domestic violence affects the life of youth or children in the home. Like always, I'm not all alone in the house. I have this beautiful lady, very beautiful, and this handsome and vibrant young man. Please, can we know you?
Firstly, I'm very glad to be in this show with you, Miss Laughter Zuruike.
Thank you.
Okay, my name is Miss Chimdia Wigwe. I'm a student and I'm a motivational speaker.
Wow. Did you hear that? It's gonna be live. Please, can we know you, sir?
Alright, you're looking so gorgeous. It's wonderful.
My God. He said I'm pretty.
Alright, not to take on to heart. My name is MC Arab. I'm a comedian and I run a TV platform on YouTube, CEO MC Arab TV, and I'm so happy to be on this platform, Fresh TV. Thanks for having me.
Wow, that is beautiful. So I'm having two celebrities on my show. Really? Thank you, Jesus. Okay, like I said, we are discussing parental upbringing today, how domestic violence affects the life of a youth or children in the home. Like always, my beautiful viewers, you are welcome to share your view and also comment or contribute to the show. Just hit the number showing on your screen. You can send a mail or send a DM. Thank you. I just have some few questions I'll be asking our guest today, our beautiful guest and handsome looking young man. Excuse me, I want to go personal a bit. Please forgive me. Sorry. Are you married? Like, are you taken?
No, I'm married.
Because I have this very handsome brother of mine. And
Actually, I'm not married, but I'm in a relationship.
Oh.
A very serious one.
Oh my God, this is heartbreaking. Excuse me, sir. Are you taking also?
It's
Because I'm single.
It's complicated.
Why is it complicated? What is complicating it? Please, oh.
I've not seen
He has a lot
this.
of women around him, I guess. So.
Do you know him?
She's
I'm
among
just
them
saying.
now.
Oh, okay. And he just said you are among them. Are you?
No,
is
no.
he the one?
By him. He's not serious.
Since
Okay.
she's talking like that now, then she's among them.
Oh wow. Okay, but are you? Is there any space for me in your heart?
Oh,
CEO. I don't mind. You know.
I don't like straight girls like that, like chubby. Understand?
You don't like straight girls. Am I straight?
Like big women.
Oh my God, this is shading. Are you shading me right now?
No, I'm not shading you. I'm just telling my personal view. Of what I like, you know.
Don't worry, I want to drink yogurt, so I will get big. Okay, I'm going to start with you, Miss Chimdia. Okay. Please, in your own opinion, point of view, just feel free. You know, I want you to, both. What do you think who is a parent? Who is a parent? Yeah.
Okay, actually, in my own view and in my own understanding, I can say a parent is a father and mother in a relationship, not just any kind of relationship, a marriage relationship that produces children, either biologically or by adoption.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I did that when I was in JSS1. That's me. in my secondary school. So, sir, please, can you throw more light to that? Because me, I didn't go to school, though. I don't know what it is.
Me, I like summary. I don't like long sentence. I would say a parent is a caretaker of a child.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Straight
That
up.
is beautiful. Did you see? Did you see that? Okay. Like they just said, parent is a caretaker
Of a child.
and parents are two people who are in a relationship and
produces
produces
children.
children
biologically or by adoption.
Wow, that is beautiful. So my next question is, what are the roles of a parent? That's for you, MC Arab.
Yeah, the roles of the parents are so numerous. Depends on which home are you coming from.
Yeah.
If you are coming from a rich background, you are coming from a poor background. So if you are coming from a poor background, your own go small, your own role go small. So if you are coming from a rich background, everything you need they must give you. You understand? Like a poor background, if you're coming from a poor background, if you say you want to eat some certain things like what your parents cannot afford, they will substitute it.
Yeah.
You understand? Like we have 6 in my house. We go out like this. My papa will just bring 1 Coke, bring 6 cup. My papa will just take us out, bring 1 Coke, bring 6 cup. Okay. Share the Coke between all of us. Okay. Definitely, how she has money. There's no how you can draw.
Sorry. About the Coke, is it 35 cl or?
Just buy this 150 Coke. Then
okay, the big one.
Yeah, just buy this 150 Coke. You understand?
Okay.
And most of us, like when I was in school, I had junior ones that was waiting for me to finish for the entire school. So if my dad was rich, he would provide those things at a straight, you understand? So what I'm trying to say in essence is that everything depends on the financial capability of that.
Okay, you are talking about the financial part of the parent.
That means what he or she can provide. But basically, every parent is supposed to provide care for the child or ward. Care, shelter, good upbringing. What else? These are just primary things. Then that's all. So she can actually, she's a woman.
Okay, Miss Ginger, you were actually laughing when he was making his point.
Because I'm actually about to counter what he said. Because before you make up your mind to be a parent, you should be able to provide the needs of that child, whether rich or poor.
Yeah.
You understand me? So, at least, okay, let's talk about the essential provisions or essential needs, which are shelter, like he mentioned.
I'm sorry, I really want to, like he deliberated more on the financial aspect of it. What about the relationship aspect of a parent, between a parent and a child, or parent and the children? Can you just help us?
So the relationship aspect should not be a problem when we're talking about the role of a parent. Do you understand? The relationship aspect should be there. It should be already there. So talking about the roles, like he mentioned, shelter, that should be very important. The clothing, the feeding, providing education, because you can't give birth to children and they are not being educated. Maybe they are at home, or in some cases you see children out there who are hawking when their mates are in school. So if you know you're not financially okay to build a family or to be a parent, you better stay single. Wow. Don't get married and leave them hawking or suffering. Or you keep them without eating and you say you don't have money. I don't buy that idea of being rich and not being poor.
Did you hear that? She said something that is very, very, very this thing caught my attention. Personally, she said if you are not financially buoyant,
I disagree.
No need of going into parenting a child.
I disagree.
Okay, let's hear it.
It's not yet. Let's hear it. Like in this world, in this Africa right now, this is not abroad. Like once, for example, now you are an only son. Nobody waits until you get all the money for this life where you go married. So you can't.
But you can't get married and suffer your kids who are not yet experienced life.
Yeah,
maybe keeping them hungry.
No. Women, you guys can argue. Just listen to me.
Okay, you're not taking it personal.
No, not that I'm taking it personal. How you tell me to have all the money in this life? Okay.
No. I'm not saying have all the money, but at least be averagely to provide the major needs, at least the 5 primary needs, which is provision of shelter. You talk about clothing, you talk about feeding, you talk about education, and the rest of others. Yeah, I understand my point.
I understand you win now.
I hope you guys are not beefing yourself.
No, not at all.
I hope you're not beefing yourself.
Just trying to get something straight to her. Something straight we have. Because where I'm coming from.
Can you keep quiet?
Where I'm coming from, where she's coming from. So if you look at her, she's very. She's Ajebo.
Oh, Ajebo.
Everything she needs, we give her now. See me now, be like bone. You understand?
Now I understand your point.
So she's saying from her own personal
that
view.
she have everything.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Only time when they born with silver spoon, I want a rubber spoon. Rubber spoon said don't break. You understand? So I'm just saying, when I don't take her to heart, I'm just saying for my own.
Yeah, I understand.
But things are just getting good right now. So like I've read about books. I've read a book. You can't go to the rural areas and start telling people about wait until you're financially born when you can provide the million. No, they are all now born 8 children. May 7
that's
go
why
the
some
hub.
of them need to be educated.
They go to train one for school. Only that one will train for school. That one can't train the rest. When you finish, can't train the second one. So it's just for us to pass this message round and say most of these people don't know about family planning and everything.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about.
So
they
that's
just
what
think
it's
it's
trying to
about
say.
exactly.
So
you get my point.
it's not just to you cannot go to worry and tell a worry woman not to born for what? Are you getting it? So these people they will just even with Tina in Hausa Tina they get married to 13-year-old child.
Yeah, it's true.
And those things are still going. Will you tell the child until she's 20? No, it's just their religion. So just try to understand my point, madam.
Yeah, I do.
Are you following me?
I'm following.
Sorry, excuse me. I want to ask very this question. Where are you from?
Okay, I'm from Imo State, Ikeduru.
Wow. What about you, sir?
I'm from Imo State, so
Oh, where in Imo State?
Zuruike.
Zuruike. Are you serious?
Yeah.
I love those people in prep. I've told you, is there any space in your heart for me?
No space to hold up the heart.
Okay. Oh, that was a very interesting, very interesting. Like I'm enjoying myself.
But did you get the question? Did you
Yes.
Do you understand my own point
Yeah, I
of view?
understand.
But you understand my own mother at home.
I do. I understand both very well, very perfectly. Okay, the number 3 question I have for you, Ms. Chimdia.
Okay.
How does the life and action of a parent affect the life of a child or a youth?
Okay.
For instance, you are a youth, like you said earlier that
I'm a
you're not
student,
married
yeah.
and you're still a student. I believe you're still staying with your parents.
Yeah.
You understand? So how does their action reflect to you as their child?
Okay. You know, when we were growing up, there's a saying that, okay, then when we were in primary school, they'll say, who is your role model? Raise up our hand, my mom, and all that. But sometimes it works like that because you as a parent and you having a child, whatever actions, whatever lifestyle you're living, that child is watching you. And he or she might not be formally educated to know if what you're doing is right or wrong. He or she might just grow up thinking maybe the negative things you're doing are the good ones. And maybe that child could start doing the negative things he or she saw you doing when they were growing up. Do you understand? So, as a parent, I believe we should try to live maybe a good life, or what will I say, a life that can be imitable. Your child can say, yes, I want to be like my mom, or yes, I want to be like my child. I know of a friend that told me that she hates her mom. And I'm like, what? She said that her dad, when they lost their dad and all that she noticed that her mom, maybe she moves around and sleeps around with men and all that. So you see, a mother living that kind of lifestyle, her daughter was like able enough to know that what her mom is doing is not right at a young age. So imagine if that child should grow up thinking what the mother is doing is the right thing. You see that child will start living a bad life too. So I think parents should be able to live a good life so that their kids can also follow their footsteps.
Okay, MC Arab said, or which ways have your parents' life or action as a whole affected you as a child?
Like basically, my dad was a spiritual man. Like my dad and my mom, they are so spiritual. Like my dad, he imparted in me through church. Okay. There's no how my dad will be going to church and you are at home. Everybody must go. Whether you are ready or you are not ready, carry your bag, they go.
Sorry, is he a soldier?
No, it's not a soldier. It's just a contractor. Everybody must go. Whether or if you like, you sit there, you tie it outside, you lock it door.
Oh my God.
Oh
my God.
So that was how he imparted in me some of that. Even when I entered school, my first day in school was the next Sunday. I located a church. He called me, have you seen a church? Go to the church. So I would say in that aspect, they really imparted in me. Like I don't move out at night. My dad comes back before 7. My dad doesn't smoke, doesn't drink. There's no how I want to smoke and I'll drink. You understand?
Even till now.
Even till now, I don't.
Are you sure?
I don't. I'm sure I'm myself.
Let's look at him like this. Let's look at him like this.
Okay.
No, forget the beard and everything. I'm God fearing.
Oh yeah.
I'm God fearing to the core. I can say it to myself,